When I first met Jen, we were at Applebee's, and my impression was she was beautiful. She had just come back from Florida, and so she was super tan and blonde, and we just had a great conversation right off the bat. And we had a perfect opportunity when there was a bench right outside of Applebee's. And it's kind of like a date where you didn't really want the date to end, but we just had a great time. So we first started dating, we just wanted to see each other whenever we could, trying to work through busy schedules, but anytime we could, even if it wasn't a long date, we would make the time to see each other. And that kind of showed that the commitment, and also showed that a person, kept dates and stuff like that. I could say we never canceled a date. That meant a lot to me. And we just really saw each other whenever we could to try to get to know each other the most we could.
So Jim and I first met online, and our first date, we met for what was supposed to be drinks. And I remember the first time I saw him, I was memorized by his great smile. We had great conversation, and our drinks turned into a multiple hour dinner. And at the end, we sat on a bench.
So after we dated for a while, we start thinking of what our life looks like together. We start thinking about things like meeting Aiden, what that looked like. And we try to think of the perfect way for us to meet, so we went to Dave & Buster's. Aiden's a big video game person, so it's kind of, we were in our own element, and we met there. It was a great meeting, and we started realizing we really had something. Everything was coming together. At the time, I had a dog, and Jen, she's not a total dog person, but she really took to the dog, and the dog loved her. She would play with the dog all the time. So we started to just interact with each other's friends and our family, and started really solidifying our relationship. So after we came back from a Jacksonville trip, I knew I wanted to propose. So I bought a ring, and I got a glass that said, "Will you marry me?" And we went back to the Applebee's that we went to on our first date. And so I talked to the manager, had it all set up where he would try to do some selfies for us. And while he was doing the selfies, instead of actually taking pictures, he was actually taking video the whole time. So I had him come out. He pretended to not know us and knew we were taking a picture on the bench we were on our first date. And as he was taking video, I dropped down to a knee and I proposed to Jen. She was totally off guard. There was also another photographer on the opposite bench and she came over, flew over, and took a bunch of pictures. We then went to a photo shoot right away, and it was just a great time. We went out to dinner that night. It was a great opportunity.
I put my head on his shoulder, and I remember thinking, there's something special about this guy. And I really want to get to know him more.
I like that Jen is social where I'm really not, so we kind of balance each other out. I think Jen is beautiful. She's all the physical attributes that I was looking for. I think that if my best friend saw her, he would say, like, he would probably try to get my attention, say, hey, that's for you. I mean, she's just really my type. Jen's very caring. She's very committed to family, to work, to our schedules. She really puts us first, and you could tell that, I guess her intentions are always known. Her actions match up to what she says, where especially when you're first meeting someone, sometimes that's not the case. With her, you could definitely tell. Again, from the very beginning, no broken promises, no missed dates, anything like that. I mean, people are late, things happen, but she's always just been so consistent and been so caring, been great to my family. And so those are the things I love about Jen.